I am your regular host on Leadership Conversation. I am here today to bring you another series of our Leadership Conversation. In our previous discussion, we spoke on leadership delivery and its reward, in which I mentioned some few things that leaders must do in order for their society to experience effective leadership delivery. But today, I will be talking on the reward of leadership delivery. Like we earlier said, that leadership is the most rewarding asset in the world. Therefore, one cannot underestimate the reward that is attached to leadership. Even history has proved that leadership is the most rewarding asset in the world. Dale Carnegie, in his book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, stated that a research done a few years at Carnegie Foundation for Advancement of Teaching, and also additional studies made at Carnegie Institute of Technology confirmed it, that leadership is the most rewarding asset in the world. But beyond the financial success that ordinary man could find within the corridor of leadership, there are more meaningful reward that a leader could gain from leadership delivery. Therefore, I will be discussing with you right now some of the meaningful reward that the leader could enjoy from effective leadership delivery. Most people lack this knowledge. Therefore, they only struggle for the financial success that are within the leadership corridor, and that makes most leaders to become failures in their leadership journey. But with the discussion today, I believe that everyone that desires to be in leadership position, or those who are already there, they will take advantage of this conversation and try to deliver leadership effectively. Therefore, I will be discussing right now the reward that a leader could find beyond financial success on leadership delivery. Number one reward that a leader could find within the corridor of leadership delivery is total submission of the followers to the leader. Total submission of the followers to the leaders. Nowadays, most people are complaining of lack of submission from the followers to them. And they keep wondering some developed arrogancy using autocratic system to lead people, instead of trying to find out why people are not really submissive to them. But I want to tell you, when a leader could not deliver leadership effectively, the first thing he will experience is lack of submission from the followers. But the moment the leader could deliver leadership effectively, he will have all his followers in his palm. That is why whenever you see that the followers are in a total submission to a leader, don't think that is by magic or by manipulation. It is just the evidence of effective leadership delivery. Whenever a leader could not deliver leadership effectively, he will lose the submission of the followers to him. Then number two thing that a leader, or the number two reward that a leader could gain from effective leadership delivery is unreserved honor and respect from the followers. Unreserved honor and respect. The natural tendency demands that people are respected due to certain abilities in them. And one of the abilities that a leader could possess that would make the followers, or that would grant him the reward beyond the financial success, is the ability to deliver leadership effectively. That is when a leader could deliver leadership effectively, he will now earn the followers' honors and respect. Even when he's no longer in leadership position, he will still be respected. But nowadays we can see that even most people lose their respect before they leave leadership position, and they keep wondering what will be the reason. The reason is that you couldn't deliver leadership effectively, therefore you lose your honor and respect. So as a leader, don't just be satisfied with the financial success you find within the corridor of leadership. Try to see other rewards that are beyond financial success. If you couldn't deliver leadership effectively, you will lose your honor and respect from your follower. Therefore, try to make sure that you deliver leadership effectively. Then number 3 thing, or a reward that the leader could gain from effective leadership delivery, we call it uninterrupted future leadership opportunity. Uninterrupted future leadership opportunity. Whenever a leader could not develop or deliver leadership effectively, even to finish his tenure, it will become a problem between him and the followers. And if you can look at our society today, this is what most of our leaders are facing. That people are tired of them, and they are using force, using the commercial power to make sure that they remain in position. But there is a better way for you to have the support of your people, for you to remain in position, to finish your tenure, and even won for yourself another uninterrupted future leadership opportunity. That is when you can deliver leadership effectively. So the moment you fail to deliver leadership effectively, people will be in a hurry to send you out of the office. And that is what we are experiencing from most of our leaders in our society. So as a leader, don't always depend on the commercial, the opportunity, and every other manipulated way you know to get yourself into leadership position. You have to try as much as possible to deliver leadership effectively. Effective delivery of leadership is what brings people additional reward beyond the financial success that one could find within the corridor of leadership. And this is what I share with you today. As a leader in position, or a potential leader that is desiring a leadership position, try to make sure that you have the capacity to deliver leadership effectively. Then you will get the total submission of your followers, you will earn their honor and respect, and you will automatically won for yourself an uninterrupted future leadership opportunity. This is how far we can go today. And I would like to draw the conclusion here that it is better that you labor to deliver effective leadership than to struggle to get connected to people that will enable you to force yourself on people to remain in leadership position. Thank you. And before I go, I will urge you to follow us in all our social media handle. Like our page, share it, and you will not regret for doing that. Thank you. Until I come your way next time, I remain your regular host on Leadership Conversation.